Ronaldo jumping is nothing new. He's been doing it for over a decade now and is still high flying no matter what team colors he wears. It's just that recently, taking part in matches under the flags of Juventus, Ronaldo has been doing unusually more of his aerial heroics with a pair of jumps that classify him as a superhuman class. In fact, these jumps have both been compared to the likes of NBA players around the globe, who are reported to be the kings of aerial duel. What's more is that both of these rocket launches have come from header attempts, and boy how shocking is it to see how high really can Ronaldo jump. For a few months now, the common folk has been classifying these jumps as just plain Ronaldo magic, a crazy chunk of training and alien-like legs that continue to churn out the iron. What many people don't really suspect is Ronaldo benefiting with the use of science and physics to get what he really wants, a 100% header win rate amongst many other things, including his most favorite event, scoring a couple of goals on the evening. People must understand Ronaldo's jump is more than just the genes he inherited, or maybe the work of his personal trainers, or even just achieved from years of living on a football pitch. Sure, Ronaldo had a tough bringing up and childhood, but that does not directly translate to a monster jump in any sort of way. On the other hand, NBA players are seen doing actual jump training to boost their prowess on the court, and while that might be the right thing to do, we still have to wrap our heads around the fact that Ronaldo just quite isn't putting as much effort into jumping as he is those others. So in today's video, we're looking at the science behind Ronaldo's jump and why he is able to jump so high, providing a lethal weapon in a sport of any kind. If you're new here, hi, we're SBF Sport, a sports channel for all soccer, football, and basketball lovers. Since this is my first video and 100% of you are new, consider subscribing to my channel, and let's get started with the video. To first understand exactly why Ronaldo was able to jump so high with little to no jump training is first taking a look at the sheer numbers of his high jumps instead. Back in 2013, in the Champions League, Ronaldo was able to muster an incredible 2.93 meters jump, literally hanging in the air as the ball came towards him. Recently versus Sampdoria, Ronaldo was able to measure in at 2.56 meters, which is already an NBA level, even considering the fact that Ronaldo is now a lot older than he used to be. Ronaldo did score off of his attempt at Sampdoria, but what was even more interesting was his jump replicated even more recently against Sassuolo. In this attempt, Ronaldo was able to leap past the goalkeeper's upward outstretched hands, which is definitely insane to say the least. While the height is not yet mentioned everywhere, let it be known that Ronaldo's jump is even towering over the massive goalkeeper's jump plus the goalkeeper's long hands into the air. These three jumps are just some of the cream on Ronaldo's header journey, and many scientists have commented on why exactly Ronaldo can achieve this height. Dr. Rajat Chauhan, a specialist in sports exercise medicine, says that it is more than just genes that Ronaldo is able to jump so high, and that is rather more of his other types of work he does off the field. Cumulatively, other activities Ronaldo does increase his jumps during the game. Dr. Nikhil lately, on the other hand, reports that another thing is due to Ronaldo's weight and height proportions. He compares this scenario to badminton players who are able to jump incredibly high in their sport, and he says that Ronaldo is using a similar principle. Ronaldo is 80 kgs and 1.87 meters tall, making it incredibly hard for him to gain traction in the air. However, his legs are able to produce a sheer amount of normal force that surpasses his weight. Going into more depth, the heavier he is, the more normal force can be generated from a leap. Meaning if Ronaldo is strong enough to get his body off the ground, he will maximize the normal force, thus jumping higher. His height adds to his threat in the air, and once Ronaldo is suspended, his weight is able to go as well. And what I said earlier also applies to Ronaldo, as he does more than just his own sport to gain leverage over the others. Ronaldo goes swimming, does Pilates, and other types of sports that benefit him in soccer. It is possible that the sports he does benefit him in his jump, where something like swimming increases leg strength. And that's it for today's sports video on SBF Sport Channel. If you liked it, consider hitting the subscribe button with notifications on, and we'll see you in the next video.